All right, Zayn and Liam, One Direction. The album and the tour is called Up All Night. Lots of your fans do that outside your hotels all over the world. Do you ever actually hear them singing? I mean, does it interrupt your sleep?
So, to be honest with you, when I was in LA, they were right outside where my window was. I was a lot of floors up, but every morning I'd get up and I'd hear it straight away.
I was woken up today at 5 o'clock.
Really? What an alarm clock though, eh?
With singing outside.
Is that surreal though? Does it feel surreal?
It's very strange. Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, when you're growing up, you don't hear that outside
What's
your window
quite
every
strange
morning.
is that, like, when we get off the plane and we came down to the hotel, you hear screaming and you don't see them for a little bit, but you can hear it. It's like really loud, like it's insanely loud. Like when you can hear it, it's like a big like, it's like mad. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you suddenly see it, it's like whoa.
It's crazy. I mean, it all started with X Factor. I mean, you guys all entered as solo acts, but didn't make it through, so teamed up and formed One Direction. How hard was that? Because did you fight at the start? Did you disagree on things?
No, like we always say, it was really weird because we kind of, what we did is we came together like a week before we went away to judges' houses where we were going to initially do our first like audition as a group. And I think we did it the right way around because we kind of just spent time getting to know each other, and we were meant to be rehearsing, but we just spent most of the time just playing football and just sitting around
breaking stuff,
and breaking things and
Playing football and
setting
breaking
fires
stuff.
to
When we were there, I remember there was like they were having some building work done. And somebody left a tractor outside, and Louis or Harry, I can't remember which one it was, started spinning the tractor around, like spinning the top of it around, and like whacking it into this thing, and it just broke this piece of like this thing over. It was so funny.
I burnt like half the sofa as well.
He accidentally burnt half the sofa. We knocked, as young lads do, an aerosol can into a fire, and it exploded.
Knocked.
So you get to sing songs, you get to sing
exploded.
songs, be reckless, and wake up with people chanting your name. That's pretty good.
What a life, yeah.
My 14-year-old neighbour wants to marry you guys, and she wants me to ask you a few questions. This is from Lucy, right? She's a Kiwi girl, and she just wants to know if you had to pick a sixth member, who would it be? If you could just have a
Bruno Mars, I think, would be
Bruno Mars?
brilliant
I think he'd
sixth member.
fit
He's a
in
good height as well.
height-wise, and Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's always a
Ed
standard.
Sheeran, good safe shout.
Good choice, yeah. Okay, and what about, what did
Batman.
you think you'd end up doing when you were a kid? You know, when you're 5, 6, 7?
When I was about 5, 6, 7, I wanted to be a Power Ranger when I grew up, and then I got a bit older and became a bit more realistic, and then I wanted to be an English teacher.
I wanted to be a fireman when I was a kid.
I think most
when I
boys
got older,
do.
I wanted to be a fireman still. Like, I remember watching the one time we went past the fire station, I saw these firemen. They'd got the trucks outside, and they had a tennis court inside, so they were just playing tennis inside the building. I thought, that's cool.
That's
man.
a job right there.
Players come home and play tennis and just like, yeah.
All right, Lucy also wants to know, do you guys know any New Zealand artists or music?
We heard a few
We got
names
told some this morning,
but
yeah.
we couldn't really recognise any.
Who should we know, do you think? Who's the big
Kimbra's
deal?
pretty
Kimbra's
hot
big
at the moment.
Kimbra.
Check out YouTube,
That Gautier
Kimbra.
song, Kimbra. Have you heard that one?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, is it that somebody I used to know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the Kiwi singer.
She's the
okay.
girl.
Is she from
she's
New
Ki-
Zealand?
oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, well, we
Okay,
know
yeah,
her.
we're
Yeah,
there.
Just
she's
say
Yeah, I've got
Kimbra,
it.
and that's fine.
Canberra.
There you go.
Canberra.
All right.
She's got. She sounds a bit like Katy Perry, I think.
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah.
Great
We're
song.
very proud. We're very
Brilliant
proud. Oh, nice. What's the weirdest, most bizarre thing you've seen on tour? Because we talked with Zac Efron last week, and he said the craziest thing he's seen on the red carpet was a grown man lost his mind, just started squealing when he saw Zac. And Ronan Keating said that one of his fans dressed up as a waiter just to try and get near him. So, I mean, there were a lot of directioners who are going crazy about you guys all over the world. What's the most bizarre, strangest, surreal thing you guys have seen?
Surreal thing.
So many like.
Somebody tried to kiss Louis the other week. A man jumped out the crowd
Yeah,
and
tried
tried
to grab
kiss
him.
Louis.
And kiss
And
her.
did Louis find it offensive, or did he kiss him?
He didn't know what to do,
Ah.
and then
It was a bit
security
shocking.
came in and
Can you
moved him
imagine
out of the way.
someone's coming towards you like,
One of our boys moved him out of the way.
One of your boys. You must have done like thousands of interviews by now. What's the question you're sick of being asked?
If you're invisible for a day, what would you do?
Mine's actually favourite things about a girl, because obviously our fan base is like hugely internet based. So the only thing that when you get asked the question is that you know that people have already heard it before because it's all over the internet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd just like to tell people new things and like so they can learn more things about you than just like the basic skin level things. You know
It's
what I mean?
funny you say that because we got given a list of things we weren't allowed to ask, and one of them was like personal questions. So we thought, well, let's try and skirt that a little bit, right? Is there a rumour about yourselves that maybe the strangest thing you've read or heard about yourself that you just want to set the record straight on?
I've heard about myself. I was dead once on Twitter, and I'm
And we
definitely
can
not.
confirm that he's not dead.
I have a pulse.
He's looking good.
You're looking good, yeah.
What about you?
Right. Yeah, and I can't think off the top of my head.
Well, I've got another question here from Lucy, my neighbour, 14,
Okay.
and she was wanting to know if you were invisible for a day, what would you like to... No, we actually opened the lines this morning too, and we asked our listeners what would you guys like to ask One Direction, and the questions were bizarre, but that one of them was...
Like pirates and ninjas and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, they said if you were the UN Secretary for a day, what would you do about Syria? I think that... Could you answer
If
that?
I was
or-
who?
The UN Secretary.
I have no idea.
I don't know what's
I
going
don't
on in
know.
Syria, but I'd arrange a really big party.
That solves every problem, doesn't
That
it?
is
Yeah,
good.
everyone loves a
Parties always,
party.
yeah, exactly.
The other
Why
question
not?
that came through was, where are my car keys?
Probably where you last left them.
See, that's good.
You sound like my mum. Have you looked at the last left them? Yeah.
Yeah, they always give you the most useless answer.
Yeah.
You tried your pockets? Come on.
Yeah. Although, it's happened though. Sunglasses
Yeah.
on the head. See my sunglasses on your head.
Or when you've got on the phone. Where's my phone? You know, that's the best one. I'm on my phone. Where's my phone?
All right, a quick game with you guys if you're keen. Now, I know you got given pineapple lumps in Australia, and there was this huge controversy because the Aussies tried saying they invented them. Well, just for the record, pineapple lumps are kiwis.
Okay.
They came
they?
from New Zealand.
Pineapples are kiwis.
Yeah, pineapple
I've heard
lumps.
there's a bit of friendly competition between you both, though. So
Yeah.
Kiwi fruit. Is the kiwi fruit's here, isn't it?
Yes.
Kiwi
yeah.
fruit's
Well,
my
they're
favourite
technically
fruit.
Chinese
Chinese goods.
goods, yeah, it's embarrassing,
Chinese.
What's quite funny is that to us in England, an apple and orange is a normal piece of fruit, whereas over here, a kiwi is a normal piece of fruit. I think that's quite a funny take on things. I was thinking about it on the plane. Sorry, I just had to share that with you.
No,
No,
that's good.
Thank you. No, we
Yeah.
appreciate it. So in order to win something better than pineapple lumps, we've actually got a book called Kiwi Speak, so you can learn everything about speaking like us Kiwis.
Let's open this book.
And it's written by a brilliant author called Justin Brown.
Sick.
Yeah. It's a gift for you guys. You can't eat
You
it like
wrote it.
pineapple lumps, but you guys can go at least have some Kiwi lingo, you know, when you're talking
Kiwi
to the
Speak.
girls.
Did
and
you
pretend-
write it?
Yeah,
Sick.
Amazing.
that's for you guys.
Thank you.
Now, there was one more question from Lucy. Do you guys have any special party tricks apart from the beatboxing?
No, Liam can beatbox, and I'm double jointed in my thumb. Is that a
A
party?
double
trick?
jointed thumb.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a little bit scary to watch.
bit
That's a
weird.
little bit disgusting.
Yeah.
Hey, Brucey.
See? He's
Hey,
onto it already.
you got Kiwi
Hey,
Speak
you
already.
Read out a few of them for us.
One day, Roger Fitch. One day. What does that mean?
That's off an old TV, Kiwi TV ad.
It's about a fat kid. That's what it says here.
Okay, so you guys are called One Direction. Let's give one-word answers. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Who takes the longest to get ready in One Direction?
Louis.
The most popular with the ladies.
Harold.
Most likely to lose their temper.
Me.
Really?
Or Zayn.
Really?
I'm quite calm most of the time. If something really gets to me, then I'm very vocal about it.
Yeah.
Do you use your boxing skills for that?
No, I'm fairly restrained.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
No. Same with me. It takes a bit to kind of.
It takes a bit to get to me, but when you
but
get
once
me, then
I'm
I'm
there-
gone.
Really? So who would win a fight between you guys?
That'll be interesting. Actually.
We said we'd have a boxing match one day.
Said it'd be
It's
interesting.
fun.
Right. The worst snorer in the group.
Harry snores really bad. Have you heard him
Does he?
in his sleep?
I haven't heard him.
Oh God.
You got no sleepwalkers,
you.
though?
Sorry.
He's a
Sleepwalking?
Kamara, short of a hangy.
No, I used to sleepwalk when I was younger. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
I grew out of it.
What's the most recent, most expensive, most extravagant, just totally frivolous thing you bought yourself?
I'm not as extravagant as some of the other lads, but like I think the most expensive thing I bought myself is like a bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you really should splash out.
Yeah.
Come
Go,
on, mate.
go nuts.
No working furries.
Liam's still reading the book over here, as you can see.
Oh, actually a watch. Actually a watch.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, me too with the watch.
Yeah.
It's a nice timepiece.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice. What's the flavour?
Here's his Breitling, mine a
Breitling.
Rolex.
Whoa, really? Oh, you guys are high rollers. Wow. Zayn and Liam, congrats on everything so far, and the very best of luck for everything you guys do with One
Thank you
Direction.
very
Thank you for your
much.
time.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Don't pee on the table.
And you can't handle the jandal. Is that what I just read?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
So I put the
as.
spumante in the fridge.
Yeah, you can't handle the jandal.